Divine greetings, masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon from wherever you have joined. This is Madhu Soni, welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group, masters. Thank you so much for joining in. This is a welcoming, time to welcome you all for this 21-day program. We are now on to the day 10th of 21-day program. And today we have Meenakshi ji with us, Meenakshi Arora ji. She is from Chicago, masters. For people who don't know her, just want to let you all know, introduce you to her very quickly, that she had been living here in Chicago from 1995. So, and she is also the director in the field of data analyst, and also she had been working in the corporate world from past 18 years. She is a mother of two beautiful daughters, and I'm very happy to know her, Meenakshi ji, and she also is teaching in an English group, as you all know. She had done Swadhyay in the Hindi group, as well as she gives sessions in the Hindi group and English group, any sessions, wisdom-filled sessions. She's an ardent follower of Sai Baba, and it is Sai Baba who actually is guiding her. That is what she feels, and even I feel. And she's also attuned to Reiki as well through Baba. So Baba means Sai Baba ji. So masters, a very warm welcome to Meenakshi ji. And today, masters, we are on day 10th, and the topic that she is going to let us know about will be on universal laws. So Meenakshi ji, very warm welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me. And like I said, even last time, this is my own family. So I'm here speaking to my own family. So learning from you all and sharing what I have learned. Thank you, masters. Thank you for all joining, and those who are listening on YouTube. Welcome if you are here for the first time, and welcome again if you've been coming back. This is really nice to have you all. So today we are going to be talking about a topic called universal laws. I had joined Madhuji's 41-day program, and to be honest, she must have covered it there. I'm not sure, Madhuji, if it was covered, but doing this now for you all actually helped me refresh my memory and helped me understand what those truly are into the core. You know how we repeat information every day, we have to affirm, and things get better and better. So think of it this way: this wasn't just for you all, it was for me too. Yes. So that's the beauty of this group, that we all are learning constantly from each other. Yeah. You were going to say one something, Manish?
Yeah, just wanted to share that, when we teach others, it is not only that we are just teaching here, we are coming and teaching. No, every time we take that same subject, doesn't matter. Yes. But every time it might hit you in a different way, basically teaching you in some other way. So it's not only that we are just teaching, but at that same time, when we speak and then it hits us, yeah, we also need to keep that in mind. So that is what happens, master. So this 21-day program, definitely there are topics that we have used in 41-day program, but for people who are new, it's just a quick crash course, I would say, for you all, so that you are on the same page, because we want to proceed further now with master sessions, different master sessions. So we had been waiting for this time, and now Meenakshi ji, definitely universal laws. Today we'll learn so much. So go ahead, Meenakshi. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So talking about universal law, let's get started. There's a lot of information on the internet out there. There's actually a book written on universal laws as well. What I tried to do, I took information from different places, condensed it, and put it in this 15-20 minute format, so that we quickly can understand what this is. And then once you know these, because see, sometimes what happens, masters, we don't even know this topic exists, like the soul level, soul plan. when I joined the group, I didn't even know this was a thing. So until you know, like chakras and aura and layers of body. So once you know that the topic exists and there is so much depth to it, you can definitely go ahead and learn more and go into depth of the topic that interests you. That's also the best part of joining this 21-day program, because you get to know what is out there for us. So talking about universal law, universal laws are just there. They were not created. They cannot be created. They cannot be destroyed. These are just the ways to explain how things merely are. Nobody knows how they were generated. Of course, when we read Bhagavad Gita, when we go into depth of our own culture, into Hinduism, we really learn the basics of it. They already exist, but they are actually are not connected to any religion, anything. They are just laws of universe taken from different parts and just learned from experience and observing them. So they merely just exist. I'm going to go over. Let me mute all masters. Give me 1 second. And I will.
Yeah, I muted you.
Okay, perfect. So these laws, there are many. You will see some say 7, some say this, but universally there are 12 universal laws. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go and list them all 12, and then I will take each one of them and talk about it a little bit from the interpretation of what I have learned these are, from looking at different material that I researched for this class. So the first law says, it's the law of divine oneness. Law 2, the law of vibration. And of course, they don't go in any order. You'll see when I explain them how they are all interconnected, but there's no order to it. Number 3, the law of correspondence. Number 4, the law of attraction. Number 5, the law of inspired action. Number 6, the law of perpetual transformation of energy. Number 7, the law of cause and effect. Number 8, the law of compensation. Number 9, the law of reality. Number 10, the law of polarity. Number 11, the law of rhythm. And number 12, the law of gender. So I'm sure as you heard the names of these laws, or what those laws are, those 12 laws are, you probably understood where I'm heading with this. And it's all given in scriptures for us. We've heard it growing up. It's all being said all around us. But let's go one by one, little bit into depth, and then how to, and we will also learn not just about the law, but how to apply it. That's the key. Like, knowing isn't the only thing. We know a lot of things, but how many things we know and we apply to our life is the key, masters, which is what I'm going to talk about today. So let's talk about the first one. I might be going into a little bit different order, but eventually covering all of these 12 laws. So let's talk about the law of oneness, right? What does my Shirdi Sai Baba says? Sabka Malik Ek. Everybody's God is one. Why is that? Because we are coming from one source. We are all interconnected at the end of the day, masters. The Chetna, the essence of it is one. I was listening to PMC Hindi the other day, and one of the Dipti Nandelaji's session actually very recently, and she was talking about the Chetna and how there are multiple dimensions and how Chetna splits and goes and creates its own energy field and goes and experiences different dimensions. So we're all here to experience, but we're all part of the one source. We learned about soul plan and soul journey already. While we are all the one source, we are here to learn different things, to experience different things, and then progress to the next level and a next level and a next level. On YouTube, I talked about Paramahansa Yoganandaji's book, Autobiography of a Yogi, in my past sessions. I highly encourage, there's a free audiobook. Chapter 46 talks about evolution of that Chetna, that essence that is split from that oneness. And what do we do with meditation? We sit back and remind ourselves of that oneness, because it's only in this human body that it is possible. And once we remind of that oneness within this human body, that's when we are enlightened. So the principle of divine oneness again says that we are coming from this unity consciousness. We are all one at the end of the day. How do we practice that? What does it mean if somebody said that, or even if it's a law? It simply means, masters, that we need to practice compassion. We need to practice forgiveness. We make so many mistakes all day long, and we're not forgiving others. We have no compassion for others. I sometimes, when I get the hint of anger in me, sometimes, or some hatred to say, I can't forgive this, then I look back and tell myself, I don't know how many mistakes of mine, Baba, you forgave, and that's why I'm here at the point that I am at. The mercy you have shown towards me, the growth you have given me, if you wouldn't have done that, who knows what I was in my past life and a life and a life and a life before that. I have evolved and grown, and you have forgiven and taught me, and that's why I'm here. So here we become this big person who knows it all, and we can't forgive somebody who has made a mistake. Well, let's look within. We've done the same thing. That's how our soul has evolved. So practicing compassion, practicing forgiveness is what's applying the law of oneness. Right, masters? Let's move to the next law, the law of vibration. So when we talk about the law of vibration, Albert Einstein said, everything around us is a vibration. There is vibration in you, there's vibration in me, there's vibration in the air. Universe is all about vibration. We've heard from Madhuji, the vibration of Om is constantly going in this particular universe. Right? So when we talk about vibration, then what is it? Well, it's like tuning into a radio and tuning into a certain channel of that vibration or of that frequency. So if that is what that is, what kind of vibrations or frequencies can be there? There could be positive frequencies and there could be negative frequencies. As we evolve, we go through all sorts of frequencies. But it's becoming aware now that we have gotten to this awareness journey, that the moment you're starting to connect with the negative frequency or the lower frequency, we have to be aware and conscious and take ourselves up to the higher frequencies, to the positive frequencies. And these tests will come every day into our life. It happened to me today. I had a little argument with my husband, and I had to remind myself my frequency is not going to go down. How do I take this conversation without anger, but yet get my point across? That is also important, masters. Getting your point across, because we will soon talk about the law of gender. I'm also a little bit explaining how every law is connected to each other. I'm jumping ahead, but it's important to explain this point here. Law of gender talks about masculine and feminine energies. So now being assertive, getting your point across in a polite manner, is you're balancing your masculine energy. Hence, it's important to get your point across, but yet be in the higher frequencies and the higher vibrations. So, if everything is a vibration, we can tune into the frequency and be positive. So, how do we apply this? As I mentioned, by becoming aware of your own vibration and energy. Become aware. Before we started the meditation, we were slave of our emotions. Whatever the emotion was, we went with it. We're angry, we allowed ourselves to be angry. We are having a feeling of jealousy, we allowed ourselves to go on a rampage and talk about jealousy and gossip to others about that. We allowed ourselves to do that. Last night I was talking about something and I caught myself that I shouldn't be talking this. And very soon, 2 sentences or maybe 2 words into that conversation with my husband, I started coughing really hard. And I stepped back and said, oh my God, Meenu, when are you going to learn not only that you are aware that you shouldn't be having this conversation, Baba blocked you right there. He's helping me. He's like, stop right here. You are not moving forward with this conversation. So as we start connecting to our masters, as we start connecting to our gurus, the guidance comes in too. And I'm not doing anything. No cough before that. Nothing is happening. My throat is absolutely fine. And I have a cough storm. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to shut up. I will not say anything. So that's how you can practice the law of vibration. One more way to practice, we will talk about the law of attraction. Another way these laws are interconnected. We say we can manifest, we can attract anything. But how would you manifest and attract anything if your vibrations are low? You're only going to attract where you are, those energies where you are. So you have to raise your energy to attract higher energy things. In fact, in today's meditation, after the session, I'll walk you through a manifestation meditation, just so the whole law of energy kind of comes together, how to even practice it with the meditation. Okay, now let's move to the third one. The third one I have on my list is the law of correspondence. Correspondence, as the word says. Our outer world is actually a mirror of our inner world. We only see things the way we are. So the lesson is, let's change and raise our vibration we think positive, and that's how the world will appear to us. So that is the law of correspondence. If your mind is stuck in a negative energy, like I was talking about last night, see, it's also this law of attraction with this. Wherever you are, you attract that. So all of a sudden, what would happen? You know what that person did to me 2 years ago? And then it is just not going to stay. You remember 5 years ago, it was the same thing. And 10 years ago, oh my God, that was the limit. So the cycle starts. So stop yourself, become aware at the very first thought, raise your vibration, or just rely on Baba. He'll have you have a cough storm and you won't be able to say anything bad about anyone. So how would we apply it? Become aware and transform. So become aware of your thoughts, become aware of your inner self, and transform it to positive if it is leaning towards negative. It's a practice. You know how masters, they say weight loss is a way of living life. It's not about taking a diet plan or something. It's how you live, which means you exercise regularly, you eat well. This is how this life is. These universal laws are way of living life. You can't just conveniently pick one or drop other. When they all work in harmony, these 12 laws, our life is actually then takes us to the next level of getting closer to our final stage, which is realizing that we are one with the universe. Okay, let's talk about the next one. The next one is law of inspired action. So those who were really good in science or have good memory, remember that for every action, as law of Newton, has an equal and opposite reaction. So how do we talk about that? We say, when the time is right, things will work out for me. While that is true, action is very critical. Karma, or Bhagavad Gita talks about that. Karma is very, very, very important. Until we have taken that first step, that intention to come meditate every day, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, that is, how is it that a year later, 2 months later, 3 months later, you are going to be at an advanced stage. You are going to be better than where you were yesterday. But if you haven't taken that step and you haven't taken that action, well, we are where we are, always. So how do we work or apply the law of inspired action on our life? Align your action with your intention. That's how. So when you have an intention, don't just wait for the magic to happen. Align your intention and action together. Okay, let's move to the next law. The law of cause and effect. What does it mean? What you reap is what you sow. Right?
No,
Baba always says.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I thought it's the other way around, but no, you're also correct that way. Because whatever
what you sow is what you reap.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right. What you sow is what you reap. So Baba always says, so as you know, Shirdi Sai Baba believed in giving all the time, whether it's food, to the needy. Food was the bigger thing. So Baba always say, there's one line on my mind that's always there. If you want to receive, give today. But don't give with the intention that you're going to receive. It has to be with pure heart. It has to be with the pure intention. So everything that we do, masters, every single day, it has an effect. It's like when you throw a pebble into a water, there are ripples. Ripple 1, ripple 2, ripple 3, and just spreads into eternity. Our actions are spread into eternity. Who knows which action that is bearing me fruit today? So always, and action happens through our thoughts also. So it starts with the pure thought. Having pure thought is the key. So it's also like when I do something good, it sticks with the person. But when I say something, I'm sure I am the same way. I mean, I'm work in progress. If somebody said something bad to you that hurt your heart, you still remember that. That's the action. And effect is still there today. Probably will be there forever. Even after you forgave the person, somewhere it's going to linger. That's how big the cause and effect is. So how do we apply that? We act with integrity. We make ethical choices. We take responsibility. With whatever knowledge we have at that point, we try to do the right thing. Of course, what that right thing is going to evolve over time. There are things that I sit back today that I tell to myself when I was 18 years old. I remember sometimes sitting back and telling my 18-year-old self, why did you do that? But it's whatever, we're all evolving. We're learning every day. So at least for the best that you know today, keep integrity, do the right thing. Because whatever you do, it is going to reap your results. So that's the law of cause and effect. Let's talk about the next one. The law of compensation. Same stuff here. You reap what you sow. So not doing it with whatever we do. So whatever we do, it has an impact. So it's similar to the law of cause and effect, but compensation. We get compensated for whatever we do with whatever intention we do. So if we are giving, if our intention at that point is we're going to receive back, well, that's really not giving. That's having an intention of getting something back. But when you do something with the pure heart and you're giving with the genuine heart to help other, that compensation through the book of Baba, through our Akashic records happen. Whether it happens now or it happens later, it does happen. How do we apply that into our life? We sow the seed of positivity. We think positive, and we will be rewarded. Every positive thought in the universe then goes as a ripple and gives us that impact back. And this positivity, you know how they say, fake it till you make it? No, sorry. I don't believe in that. It has to be genuine. It has to be from inside. How are the positive vibrations going to generate if you are fake it till you make it? Because your inner core is emanating those vibrations that are not so positive because you're faking it. So it has to be from within. That positivity has to come from within. And how do we do that? By going into dhyan, by going into meditation, by reflecting on every day, by becoming aware. And again, we're all work in progress. So that was law number 6. Keeping mind, time into mind. The law of attraction is the number 7. What you focus on is what you attract. So whichever vibrations, we talked about this a little bit when we were talking about the law of vibration. Whichever frequency you are on, you are going to attract the beings of that frequency. It started to happen in my life that when I started to meditate, beginning was very harsh for some reason. I was fluctuating a lot, up and down, up and down. Slowly it came to a point, and of course I was also trying to understand myself. Now I'm noticing, masters, all those people who would take me down are slowly distancing themselves from me. And I'm not doing any. I am the same person, or being the same person. All I'm doing is meditating, trying to think positive, becoming aware of my own emotions. So that will happen. So focus on positive thoughts, and that will change your life. And you will attract abundance. You will attract prosperity. You will attract positivity, because that's the frequency you are connected with. Okay, let's talk about law number 8. The law of perpetual transformation of energy. Wow, sounds mouthful. Perpetual transformation of energy. Simply put, water turns into ice. It can turn into steam. It can remain as the water. So now what is happening? The same substance has ability to transform itself into many different substances. That is the law of perpetual transformation of energy. So same as with our thoughts. We have ability to take our thoughts to whatever level we wanted to take it to positive extreme or to negative extreme. And those thoughts then translate into what we're going to manifest into the universe for ourselves. So how would we apply it? We watch and we think positive, stay in a positive state, and stay conscious about what you're thinking. So that is a law of perpetual transformation of energy. Law of relativity. This is very relative. I have Tesla. Somebody else has a better version of Tesla. I must have that. I must have the diamond earrings that I saw on my coworkers' ears yesterday. That's relativity. Constantly comparing yourself to others. When, after learning, that's why this class is perfect, this subject is perfect for the timing that we have learned we are on our own soul plan, our own soul journey. It doesn't matter what others have. We're only gaining from the laws that we have learned, that what we have earned. So this comparison, this jealousy is what then takes our vibrations down, takes our energy down. Hence, stop comparing, start appreciating. And what happens when we appreciate? The gratitude appears. That attracts abundance, that attracts prosperity and more, that increases happiness, and then you are into the higher vibration. So the moment you have the thought of comparing, turn it into the thought of gratitude and see the magic happen. So how do we apply? Exactly what I just mentioned. Maintain perspective of gratitude and resilience. That's how we apply this universal law onto our life. 3 more masters. I'll try to be quick, and then we will get into Q&A and then quickly into our meditation. Number 10, the law of polarity. So everything has an opposite, polarity. Everything has an opposite. Actually, that opposite and all that exists in this world only. When we go to the higher realm, is what I learned from Dipti Nandela ji. When you go to higher dimensions, that polarity doesn't exist as much. But we are here to experience all of this. Hence, that polarity exists here. There's hot, cold, there's joy and sorrow. There is happiness and not so much happiness. So just like that, every challenge that we are given has an equal and opposite potential benefit. How does that happen? Somebody lost a job. Well, that's not a good news to that person until an opportunity came by that took them to the next level. Some of my moments when I look back in my career were like that. If it wasn't for that particular moment, I wouldn't be where I am today. So how do we find opportunity in every challenge? And how do we raise ourselves to face that challenge with that opportunity? That's what this law of polarity is. Because in every problem, what is also hidden is a solution. We just have to sit back, go within, reflect, contemplate, and that solution does appear. So how do we apply this law onto our life, masters? We strive for balance, which means we're not too happy when we are into happiness, and we're not sad when we're into sadness. We're just an observer. And living the life of detachment means we are just observing, and we're embracing the duality. We're embracing and being aware that there is sorrow and happiness. And how do we stay neutral in every state? Very hard to do, very easy said. Number 11, the law of rhythm. The law of rhythm says, everything flows out and in, and everything has a tide. And this tide is the rhythm of the universe. So it's like when we have a challenging situation, we hold on to it. It's kind of similar to the law of polarity. When we have a challenging situation, we hold on to it. When we have a positive or successful situation, we hold on to it, which means we're like, too negative. I'm never going to get out of this. This is never going to work for me. Or when you are at a high, I'm always going to be like this. There's nothing I'm doing wrong in this world. I'm going to be always like this and having that ego. But no, it's a tide. What goes up must come down and then goes up again. So that's how the universe creates a rhythm. Even our heart has a beat. So this rhythm is what we need to recognize and strike that balance. So how do we apply this law into our life? Understand both high and low, and understand that it is all part of the rhythm. stay detached, observe. And when we say detached, it's very easy to say, but it comes very naturally to a person who is meditating. I don't know what that is. When I started to meditate, there is this sense of detachment. Like today was lots of conversations for me. I woke up, it was a very different Sunday for me. This is not so normal. I woke up and I had a challenging conversation with my husband. Then my older daughter calls me and she had something going and she is discussing that with me. So I'm soaking in that energy, helping her through that situation for almost 2 hours. Then my younger daughter calls me and she has, and I'm being very honest, masters, here, because we learn from each other. We learn from each other's experience. So that hence I'm sharing my personal life here a little bit too. And then my younger daughter calls me and we have this long conversation about the topic that was on her mind. So I guess that's a fun part of being a mother of 2 daughters. There's so many emotions that we are managing as a mother all day long. And yet, I don't know how. I was just preparing for this class. Right before the class, I was telling myself, I don't feel drained. Despite the day I had, why am I not feeling drained like I've had it? And I then I observed that I was actually listening to the entire conversation or having a conversation with my husband with very detached mind. I was talking to my daughter as if I am a listener and I'm trying to help her. Even to my daughter, I was saying, think about yourself, because I have to think about myself. We are all souls on this planet. While we are attached, we have our own journey. So, in fact, right after learning about this whole thing, I forwarded them few videos and few articles about the universal laws, and hopefully they'll read and that will get them to the next level too. But this is the beauty of meditating. You will see that even in a stress situation, it might impact you a little bit, but it will not drain you for some reason. So that was beautiful today. So understand both high and low, and understand the rhythm of life. Law number 12, the law of gender. We talked about it a little bit. Feminine energy and masculine energy. Shiv and Shakti, they both reside in us. It's not about being male or female. It's balancing that feminine energy and masculine energy in every male and female. So, feminine energy is like our intuition, our feeling, our emotion, our creativity. Masculine energy, authority, confidence, being assertive, objectivity. All of these, activating something, taking action, all of these are masculine energy. So as I was saying earlier, if it was old me and I was having conversation with my husband, I would have just, because I don't want to argue and I don't want the situation of conflict, I would have just agreed and moved on and just gone in a room and cried about it later. But now, because with meditation, we're learning to balance our feelings and assertiveness together, feminine energy and masculine energy, I had a very good conversation and got my point across. It was hard because we're not used to doing it, some of us, because we're so strong in our feminine energy side. And this could happen to male too. So don't get this wrong by thinking about gender of male and female. But the idea is, in both male and female, we got to balance those energy. We got to bring Shiv and Shakti into balance. only then the Kundalini will rise and meet with the Shiva. So these are the 12 laws, masters. I tried to condense it. I tried to get the point across. Hopefully it was helpful. Learning it was very, very helpful for me. And I could see what I'm doing after meditating. Like I could see, oh, that's what I did. That's what I do. So as we're meditating, we are actually applying these laws, but by knowing them, it's like playing a game, right? You have a game going and somebody tells you, these are the rules of the game. And then how well you can play once you know the rules. But if you didn't know the rules, you're not going to play well. So it's like these 12 universal laws is the rule of the life. And now we know the rules. And it's easy to play the game of life. Thank you, masters.
Thank you so much, Meenakshi ji. Really wonderfully stated and explained beautifully all the 12 all the 12 universal laws. So thank you so much, masters, because see, these are the universal laws where the universe actually teaches us, it actually takes us, and we need to apply all those lessons as Meenakshi ji already stated. So, very beautifully said. Like the last point is there in my mind, so just wanted to share that not only your creativity, intuition, imagination, but the love quotient as well, love part, harmony, your joy, happiness, that is always there with that unconditional love, with the feminine energies. Not only that, but kindness, compassion, that is what we bring to the plate, to the family as women. But not only do women have these qualities, but they do have the masculine energies. But because of how we have been conditioned and how we are living our lives and in the family settings, what happens is we try to suppress our feelings down. We become submissive. We give in very easily just to take care of the family, to respect everything, not to just make a
make peace.
big thing out of it, or a molehill out of it. But it's not always the molehill, I would say. It is much bigger than that, and we try to cut it down, short it down. But the thing is, when we try to balance the masculine energies, the masculine energies tells us not to be submissive, not to be submissive. Balancing both the energies, we have to be logical, analytical. Where is your strength? Where are your courage? Where is your courage? Your confidence, your willpower. All these are taken under consideration with masculine energies. So we have to balance them very beautifully. So until unless, because sometimes people do step on our rights, and we need to, not be submissive. We need to give where we want to and stop where we don't need to. So we need to look into our own rights. That is how we are going to balance. Anyway, there are much more things, masters, but as the time is less, Meenakshi, I think we can go into meditation.
Yeah, we can get into meditation.
Yeah,
that's right. All right, masters, feel free to put your questions in chat. I don't want to ignore the questions. And then why don't I take them after the meditation for people who can stay longer?
Yeah.
Okay, let me share the music and let's get into meditation for today, masters. And by the way, like I mentioned earlier, in today's meditation, I'm going to give a flavor of manifestation. So think about what you want to manifest. But here is my little tidbit. I used to be, we all are, I want this, I want that. But then I got to a point, Baba, I want you. That's what I ask for, because the one who has Baba, Riddhi, Siddhi, Ganesh, everything that person has. So whatever you have, we all have our journey, but ask for that higher self, ask for that, ask for your guru themselves, and that will give you everything. Yes, please share much. Okay, give me 1 second, masters. I'm about to share the music. While I am trying to put the music on, Get into comfortable positions. Take your glasses off. Your hands in interlock position. And your feet are also interlocked. Give me 1 second. There. Right, masters.
Yeah.
I had the same one, Madhuji,
Uh,
by the way. Yes, no worries. All right, masters, get into comfortable positions as I mentioned. Your hands in interlock position. Your feet are crossed if you're sitting on a chair. Otherwise, try to sit on in Sukhasana. Eyes closed.
Meenakshi, you have to share the music. We can't hear it.
Oh,
Yeah, you haven't shared actually.
oh,
That's,
I haven't. You're right. You're right.
that's
I'm
what
just
I'm
playing
saying.
it. Yeah, I'm playing it for myself. Thank you
Carefree,
for
like,
saying that. Yes, thank you. There we go, masters. I'm so sorry. All right. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. As you know, we're doing the Aanapansati Dhyan. Which means observing your breath. Incoming and outgoing breath. Breath in, breath out. Let's start with salutations to our beautiful Guru and our ascended masters. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwarai, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Breath in, breath out. Surround yourself with beautiful white light. Affirm that you're fully protected in this beautiful white light bubble. Not minding to your thoughts and making your breath as object of attention. Focus on your breath. Breath in, breath out. What a beautiful moment this is. Relax yourself. Awareness onto your forehead. No fold, no tension, no stress. Relax. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your neck. Breath in, breath out. Relax your shoulders. Arms, hands, and your fingers that are gently crossed. Relax your back, one vertebrae at a time. Relax your chest. Relax your stomach muscles, masters. no tightness. Relax your lower back. Hips. Thighs. Relax your knees. Calf muscles. Ankle. Feet. And your toes. Affirm to yourself that you're fully relaxed from head to toe. Breath in, breath out. With every breath, masters, calm yourself down. And go within. Follow your breath in and follow it out. See how deep and far it's going. Find yourself a rhythm for a few minutes. And go deeper, deeper, and deeper. Breath in, breath out. masters. Now you're fully calm and relaxed. Let's think of a beautiful moment from our lives. Moment you met your beautiful partner. Perhaps the birth of your child. The dream job you got. The moment you spent with your mother. Enjoying the food she lovingly makes for you. The moment of your wedding. Whatever that moment is for you, masters. That is the moment of your highest joy. Visualize and feel that moment right now. Moment from childhood, spending time with your parents and siblings, no worries. Whatever that is, masters, live and visualize that moment right now. Breath in, breath out. Immerse yourself in that moment. What a beautiful feeling. Feeling of happiness, joy, peace. Feeling of love. Continue to experience that moment with every breath in and out. with this feeling of joy, happiness, and peace from the best moment of your life. Let's now think of the wish that you want to manifest, masters. Is it that dream job, house, or the knowledge of self, maybe? Who am I? What's my purpose? Whatever that may be, not only just think of that wish, but live it in this moment. As if you have it. You're driving that beautiful car that you desire to have right now. Living in that house with your family. Or perhaps merging with that larger light of universe and becoming one with it. Whatever that is, masters, don't just wish. Visualize and live right now. Breath in, breath out. A beautiful moment. Moment of highest happiness right now. And breath out. This beautiful feeling of living the reality of your dream right now. It's time to come back. But don't come back alone, masters. You're bringing that beautiful reality with you. Slowly feel your toes. Feel your legs. Straighten your back. Straighten your neck. Now gently unclasp your fingers and rub your palms against each other. Place your palms onto your eyes and absorb the reality you just created, masters. It's in you, it's around you, it has happened. Now, with the same joy, open your eyes. Thank you for joining, masters. Hope you had the great meditation. But I'll explain a little bit. So the idea of manifesting meditation is you are raising your frequency to that higher frequencies. So by thinking of something really joyful during your meditation, you already raised your vibration to that frequency that is the highest frequency of happiness. And then you are asking for that reality to happen when you're already in the highest vibrations. You already manifested it because you are only going to attract where you are, as we just learned about the laws of universe. So that's the idea behind this meditation. I know Madhuji does a much better job at this than I do. I'm very simple with it, but she explains it better about beta rays and
You
theta
also
rays and
explained
so
it
on.
better. Thank you. Thank you so much, Meenakshi ji. Really a wonderful meditation and wonderful wisdom sharing on universal laws. Definitely. The one thing that always we all need to keep in mind, whatever you do in your life, definitely the glass is always full. Your glass is always full. Don't look at the other side to onto other people's grass. I would say mind your own grass and water your own grass. That's the point that we always need to understand. But when you are going to manifest or you want to manifest certain things in your life, how about we start living the life you want already? The point is, the secret behind or the key is to manifesting things is to live or feel the same uh, feeling that you might have when, suppose, if you want to you feel that I want to own a house. How about you start thinking that I own a house? I live in that kind of house, which you want. Same way, when you want to earn more money, or you think, basically not coming up with a feeling of lack that you don't have money. You start feeling that I have lots and lots of money. I can spend. I'm lavish, I'm luxurious, and I have all sorts of things in my life. Coming from that, you have that thing already, be it in that gratitude zone. And as I said, the glass is always full. Your glass, whether it is little bit, also you have in that glass that is full. So take it from there. When you start giving gratitude to each and everything, you actually manifest more. So that is in short, masters. But if you have any questions or any sharing, experience sharing, please do raise your hand so Meenakshi ji can take your questions. Yes, Raman.
Yes, Ramanji.
Namaskar. I had 2 points which I just wanted to, discuss. One is, while meditating, I felt that I was at somewhere, and I saw, staircases, very deep staircase. I could see deep down there is something. I mean, I was so up on that. That's one thing I felt. That's one. And second, I put my offer for the house today. So I wanted to, I was manifesting, I was, thinking of that house. And in that meditation, I noticed that, the old maid came to my house. Oh, you got the house. Now I come to work with you. So she came to that house, and she started working like that. So these two things just happened to me, and just wanted to share. I don't know what the meaning is. Maybe it's my feeling, whatever it is, but just wanted to share. And if there's something, please let me know.
I'll just say that you have the house.
I would like to know about
I'll say.
I would like to know the deep staircases. What you said, can you just share that again? Oh, you are muted. Unmute
Let me
yourself.
ask.
So, what happened is, initial stage of meditation, when I started the meditation, when it was started, after a few minutes, it happened that I saw myself, I'm somewhere in some building or in some villa, or I don't know what it is. It's too up high somewhere, and I'm just moving from one window to another window. And when I went there, I saw there is a deep down. I could see a deep staircase which is going very deep down.
Okay.
And I'm seeing from top, up to the downside. I don't know what it is. I can't explain that. I just saw it like that.
Emotion wise, are you feeling okay, Ramanji? Okay.
Top of the world.
Okay, that's very nice to know. Or maybe you are traveling inwards to your own self. That's what I feel. That deep inner staircase, basically deep down you're going. It's into your own self. So one thing that comes to my mind is, maybe emotion wise, maybe you're traveling inwards into your own emotions. That's why I asked you. But if you are feeling good and top of the world, nothing more like it, I would say. But yeah, it might be your inner self is guiding you to look into your own self rather than looking outside. Go into it's guiding you. That is what is coming to me right now. And maybe you might open a lot of other things that once you start, maybe you are already in this journey, but maybe there are certain things that we overlook. So that might be one of the things that can help you to looking into your own self, being aware of your own emotions and thoughts. And definitely the vision that you saw, that the maid is already then asking you. So congratulations.
Yeah. I'm in America for the last 5 years, and no maid here. But I don't know, suddenly she comes in the house, and okay, you got it. So I was a little surprised. In America, we can't afford to have a maid, but
Definitely, yeah, but
yeah.
you never know. That's what.
Exactly, you never know.
Why not miracles? It's not about
Yes.
miracles, it's just the way we live. We have
Yes.
this typical mindset of like, we can't have it. Why we can't have it?
No, I can have it. I can have it.
Me and you, let's just manifest this.
I can have it. Yeah.
Side aisle on my own side.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Ramanji. Thank you for sharing. Chakshuji, yes. Let me add you to a spotlight. I can't add Chakshuji, oh, there we go. Yes.
Hello everyone, Atma Vandan to all. So
Atmavandan
I did
Chakshuji.
meditation. Thank you. So I did meditation even right now and even before also while before coming to the meditation. So I was like, let me write this down, whatever I have remembered. So I wrote it down before that I did it. So I saw somebody is holding my hand from the behind, and I was like, I don't know who said, but that was one of the good energy that I can say. But the hand was kind of sky blue color or yellow, something like that. So then right now I got the answer. It was Lord Shiva, like who was holding my hand and taking me with him. That's what I saw. So I was like, so I just wanted to say, like, you are right, Madhuji. Like when you write it down, you get your answer. I was like, okay, let me write it down before before I forget or anything. So I wrote it down and I got my little small answer. So thank you for that. And yeah, it was a very good meditation. I went in my childhood, and when I used to clean a temple in India, where I used to live there in India. So yeah, I liked it. Thank you so much. Thank you,
So
Meenakshi.
one thing,
Beautiful. I went to my childhood too, Chakshuji. That's some of our beautiful memories for all of us, right? Lived there. So that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
so one thing, Chakshuji, because you asked me something personal, so I would
Yeah,
say that to answer your question, it was about the energies around you, or you feel certain kind of energies. So first of all, sorry I had did not get time to reach out to you, not only to you but to Ramanji and so many others. But because, as you all know, morning, evening continuous sessions are going on, and then another session, and Swadhyay also was there. So anyway, the point is, definitely, if you feel those energies, if you feel, how about you start using salt crystals in your home, spread it around at night, and then in morning just sweep, let someone sweep the house, and take those salt crystals and put it in the trash, or let it dispose them away from the house. Better would be to just pour some water, take it outside and pour some water on it so that it goes away, right? Or put in the trash can and let the trash can people take it away. Next thing is, you can always collect it, put it in the commode, flush it, that also you can do. In your room, keep a glass filled with water which has salt in it. Just swirl it around so that it just becomes salt water. Keep that glass behind your bed or below your bed, if you have space, so that nobody touches it. It should not fall. Okay, so let it sit there, that glass, the salt water, for 1 week, and throw it away, and then again place another one. But apart from that, as you all know, the salt therapy, which I have been telling you, salt ritual, I have told you earlier also, you have bathtub in your house, fill it with water, put some Epsom salt in it, scrubbing bubbles, dip yourself in it, soak yourself in it, and then wash it away. Wash all your, see, you might be carrying on a lot of energies around you. Definitely trauma, pain, any disease, or see, now you're visiting hospitals. So there are energies.
yeah,
Now you're healing yourself. So people, I mean, not people, souls who are um, feeling that energy that you are radiating, because you are healing yourself, right? So that healing energy, people, I mean, souls want to take it, right? So they want to, not only you but us also who are meditating. But when we have a lot of good energy, we start repelling those souls also. We don't
yeah.
have negative energy around us. But if that is happening, see what you're watching, what TV is going on in your house, what shows you're watching, negative shows, horror shows. Stop watching those, okay? Shorts, videos, what you are watching. Watch the content, because that is also going into your brain, because that is also your diet. Whatever you're watching,
I
watching
agree.
that, eating diet, what you're eating, no junk food for you specifically, because you are on that path to healing. So no junk food for you. Fresh fruits and vegetables are your way to go, because see, those fresh fruits and vegetables have cosmic energy in them, very, like,
Mm,
huge content of it. So, and if you visit places where you are in like between nature, like around nature, definitely mountains, rivers, plants, and animals also. Like even hugging animals can help you. Don't stop yourself from all those things. After completing the meditation, just give it a like, do this, see how you feel, do this now and see how you feel. You'll feel good about yourself. You'll feel
Okay.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
myself.
Don't For everyone, I would say, love yourself, like hug yourself and see that feeling. Just imagine, it's a different feeling, but you will feel so satisfied, so content, satisfied and content, peaceful and loved. Definitely. So do that every day after finishing off meditation. Then water charging. The thing is, water charging every day. When, see, I have this jug now, it's very less, but this is the jug. So I'll always hold it like this with my hands around it, and I'll say, take out the top of the, and then I'll see my face reflection in it and say that I only connect with higher vibrational energies. Everything around me is higher vibrational. Everything is well with me. I am healthy and vibrant. I am happy and content. My life is filled with love and happiness and joy. Only love comes to me. How about that?
I do in a water bottle. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Stainless steel
That's,
water bottle.
that's okay. See, you're
Okay.
transferring energies. When we were talking about the transformational thing, what are we doing? We are transforming energies from negative energy to positive energy. We are becoming an alchemist. Everything, whatever we are doing, what are we doing? We are every day transforming everything, whatever is around us. Have you transformed yourself? Yes, you have. You learned ways to transform negativity into positivity, negative thought process into positive thought process, canceling, clearing, and deleting whatever you have intended earlier. For whatever period you have done that, now let us just cancel, clear, delete all those thought processes. So I ask my guides, my guardian angels, my spirit guides, the universal guides, universal energies to transmute and cancel, clear, delete all those intentions which were not higher vibrational, which were intended for me or others, which were not good, which were negative, toxic, evil, whatever it was. I just transmute, I alchemize all those thought process from negative to positive. Okay. So then you're trying to, what you're doing, you're trying to clear those karmas as well, right? And then not also clearing karmas, but creating that positive energy for yourself. And what I've told you, every masters, like earlier also, at least try this practice. This is an RX from one spiritual doctor to spiritual master. See, I'm not a doctor, but I would love to become. I would have loved to become one. Maybe I was earlier, so I don't know. I have that affinity. But the thing is, my RX is that from today onwards, whoever is listening to me or they are going to listen to the recording, make that habit. Whatever you think, if you think anything negative, say cancel, clear, delete. And from today onwards, just think positive. For every one negative thought, give 3 positive thoughts for every negative thought. Whatever negative you intended or you thought, just say cancel, clear, delete, and then supply 3 positive thoughts to every negative thought. Just imagine one negative thought, cancel that, and then supply 3 positive thoughts, just opposite to of what you have thought. Suppose you thought, I'm feeling sick, something like you said. Just say cancel, clear, delete. I'm feeling healthy, vibrant, and happy. I'm joyful, I'm content and satisfied. I am top of the world. I'm so and so and so and so, this and that, whatever. Something good, not so and so this and that. Because some people do take it like that. So anyway, you all got it, right? So Chakshuji,
Yes,
I'm
Madhuji.
going to ask you, did you took like that bath?
Oh, so I have to do it daily?
No, at least a week,
Oh, at least a week.
Yeah. Or
Okay, I
maybe a
will do
month
it.
can suffice, but yeah, if you feel that, see, or saging around the house. So I have this sage, as I told you. So can you see? See?
What's that?
Sage.
Okay.
White sage. So you can always burn it like dhoop batti, the incense sticks, right? So that I have used it, that's why. So I've burned it, and then the smoke comes out, and I, Even
Is
my
it kind of agarbatti or
yeah,
something?
just like that. It's just a herb, you know. You can use it.
So we can use any agarbatti,
Yeah,
right? That I
you
have.
can get it in Five Below or any other store, you know. You can go there and get it.
Sage, okay. I also, after listening to that vacuum meditation, so I also have that this now, the lamp. I don't know if you can
Yeah,
see or
Himalayan,
not.
yeah, Himalayan lamp.
Yeah,
Salt lamp, you can use it.
yeah.
So yeah.
That I do keep now Himalayan lamp, and I do put crystals in a plastic container,
And
like small.
also, always if you feel that negative energy, you feel something negative, use the selenite wand, you know. Can you see? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I get this? Amazon?
Amazon also can be, you know, you can find that, or there are like different websites. But I would say first search locally, Five Below, go there, you know. You will
Okay. Let me write this down. Which wand you said?
selenite crystal wand, selenite, just it can come in tower also. So I have different crystals, but so it can, you can always keep it below your, like beneath your pillow. You can always keep it in your hand when you sit and meditate, or also you can keep it beside you. Always do that. Okay.
Selenite crystal wand and sage.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
burn it.
And
I'll
above all, everything
I have to be stay
what is
positive.
what is above everything, no matter which energy it is, our Baba, our God, our universe sits above
I'm
all. So
powerful than
always
any other.
remember,
Yes,
yes.
and
To
I
me,
do
it's
keep
like,
like that.
yes,
I
the
do
moment
think that I'm powerful than any other energy
that's
because
right.
मैं भगवान का अंश ही हूँ.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yes. So once you
Beautiful.
start trusting, you only connect with higher power. But when you are in
Yes.
fear mode, you will connect with lower energies. When you are in anxiety mode, grief, or depression, you will connect with lower energies. So how about we just vibrate higher, more and more every day?
Mhm.
So till 6 months, make it a habit. Not only 6 months. See, if moreover you can do for the whole year every day, but at least 6 months straight away from now today, just affirm only positive thoughts. If something negative comes, just again come back to positive thoughts. Cancer clearly positive thoughts. So that is the way to, you know, go into higher vibration. So thank you, Chakshuji. I hope you got your point.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Chakshuji.
yeah, I understood, and thank you for answering my question. No need to worry, it's like, oh, it took time or anything. Whenever you can, whenever you feel, at least you answer my question. So I appreciate your time, Madhuji. I know you are so busy in everything, and you have a lot of stuff to do. So thank you so much for that, and thank you, Meenakshi ji.
Thank you. Shivang, I'm sorry. Did I say it right? Shivang's? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Ji.
Hi, namaskar. It's very good meditation. Just sharing the views is I did experience today. I was sitting in a good natural environment, and there were it was like a garden with some butterflies, as well as there was a peacock which was with me throughout the meditation. And it was a beautiful energy around me, and all of a sudden I did realize, I was given like a Bible, or I saw a Bible somehow, and it created like a doubt in my mind, because I have never been that close to that or anything. And to clear the doubt, I did read the spelling, and I could see the word, like the actual letters Bible written on it, and that's what made me pretty sure about it being to be a Bible. The only thing, as far as I recall, is I have studied in India, like in a Christian school, throughout my kindergarten to grade 12, and that's the only connection I have until now. So could be that, or could be few other, some other kind of an energy, but that was the experience for today's meditation. If you could, anybody could share some insights on those.
I'd just say that's a beautiful thing. We started our meditation, or our journey of universal law, is law of oneness, divine oneness. So it doesn't matter you saw a Bible or whatever it was. What we were in our past lives, what we are getting from what, how many religions, castes, countries we've been in, who knows? But the point is, what you saw is what brings you closer to that oneness, no matter what form it was. And then seeing a peacock on top of that, I think, like, I wouldn't even evaluate it. It's all happy, happy, happy. So that's beautiful. That's very, very beautiful.
So, just to give another point to this, Meenakshi ji has stated very beautifully, and it's all about oneness, because anything, around us, everything is one. We are all one, and for whoever caste, culture, religion, sect which we belong to, the God is one. There's oneness everywhere. So throughout my schooling also, I have been into a convent school, so I know what you're talking about. But the thing is, Shivangji, there's maybe some teaching there for you. So read certain, sometimes, certain paragraphs or something can actually come to you. So you have to just understand that Bible is also a great scripture where there are a lot of lessons are given, a lot of messages are there. So sometimes, what I do is, for example, I take this book, You Can Heal Your Life, this book. I have this book. Sometimes I do keep, or any book, I would just open a page randomly. Suppose this page came, right? This page. So I will just read what is there, something that sticks to my heart. So first thing that came was my daily work, and then second, always support yourself. Two things that comes, right? So first thing is, my own daily work goes something like this. My first thoughts on a wing. So maybe I need to jot down my thoughts. What are those thoughts? And then whatever it is, if nobody supports, that's okay, but I'm supporting myself. We all need to support. So this is the message for the day. But now, so whenever, if you have any Bible at home, or maybe you go online today, and then you just go ahead and say Bible quotes. Something comes up and it just gives you an idea, that teaching. Maybe for that in the morning, it will help you. You never know. This is a sign. Then second thing, peacock. Peacocks actually represent beautiful energies or rainbow energies or the feminine energies. Basically, a peacock is a masculine, because it has that, the feathers, the beautiful thing, but the female does not have that much of feather. The masculine has. So, but it shows you to, support your feminine energies. That, you also, as a man, you also have that feminine energy. So respect your feminine energies. If you feel that you are not sharing that love with others, or you are not respecting that, it's time to respect that now. You have to balance both the energies, your manliness, but at the same time, the love that you have inside you, let's start sharing with others, with your family, with your children, or your friends, or whatever you do it with love, So that is what. And then when you see that you were in a garden, now you saw butterflies in that garden, it shows that you are in that form, or that you're in the process of transformation. So butterflies are a big sign of transformation, that you have actually, you went through a journey, now you are transformed, and you are into another journey. The butterfly is ready to fly. Okay.
Beautifully explained. I actually, in my meditation, I wanted to share with you, Shivanji, I said the word Gyaneshwari. In my meditation, I spoke the word, like I don't know, everybody's different. I don't have visions in my meditation. I just float in colors. That too in purple color. I'm always in purple, gold, and white color. But I said the word Gyaneshwari, and it was a clear hint to me through my Baba that I need to start reading Gyaneshwari. So I started an audio Gyaneshwari. So that's a very beautiful point Madhuji is making. If you saw a Bible, read it. It's lots of things could come out of it.
I do get, like, while routinely like looking into like a social media, whenever I'm getting into that, intermittently I do get, like, I am come across like few verses from the Bibles. So, and I read them, like I never ever try to like skip those verses. So like randomly whatever verses have come, like in my, like the social media, I have always been through that. So that could be also there something. So like
Yeah.
being like respectful, and I also believe in oneness. So I have been to different religious places, and so yes, that definitely that could be the thing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, no,
Perfect.
very, and I was just going to say that Sant Gyaneshwar has written this Gyaneshwari, and so
Yes.
for people who belong to this Marathi sect, or some people do follow this. My mother belongs to, she comes from a Marathi background, not Marathi, but that area. So she has her father's Gyaneshwari with her. And I always, whenever I go to India, I would just go and...
Do you have
That-
Gyaneshwari
Yes.
on you, Madhuji? You have it
Not
like
now,
in
not
your,
now.
not now. Okay, got it.
So whenever I go to
I'm like,
India,
I'll stop by and pick it up. Okay.
I tell my mother, when you go from this physical life, I'm going to attack all those books. That is my, treasure. So what? Don't give me anything, but I want those books. That's what I tell her. So anyway, but yeah. So whatever you feel called for, masters, take that cue, take that as intuitive messages coming to you as synchronized messages, which are actually trying to guide you from the universe. So today, the universal laws is a big guidance for each and every one. So as you saw this, Master Shivamji, it's a big sign that you should go forward with this intuitive message, and like open the your social media pages and see like any Bible quotes, and you will get guidance. I think that's the
True.
Mhm.
Appreciate.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shivangji. Anybody else, masters? We're almost, I know the time's almost there.
So I believe, masters, we are all good and satisfied, contented for this session. Happy to be here. So please be here tomorrow again and get more happy. So thank you so much, Meenakshi ji, for this wonderful session.
Thank you.
Wonderful meditation with lots of wisdom sharing that we did today. Masters, let us meet tomorrow, same time, same place. Tomorrow is a different session on types of speech, so don't miss out. We really need to know what kind of speech we should actually give out or share with others. Not only that standing on stage and giving the speeches, but what kind of speech should come out from our mouth, our throat. So we will discuss that. Amita Bothra ji will be taking us there, and we'll meet you tomorrow, Master. So let us all pray together that may we all be happy, vibrant, and healthy. May all be well with us. May we practice meditation daily. May we awaken others, teach meditation to everyone. Even if we have learned it for first single day, whatever it is, but let us teach others. So once we start teaching, we also learn on the way. So thank you so much, masters. Love you all. Thank you, Meenakshi ji.
Thank you.
Have a good
Om
night.
Sai Ram. You too.
Have a good night and have a wonderful day from whichever part of the world you join. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Om Sai Ram. Bye.
Namaste.